So today, what we're going to be working on is a little activity. It's called Get Over Here. Get Over Here. The objective today is for you to work in a group setting. You're going to create a plan of action to accomplish a given task that I'm going to tell you once we get into our activity. You're going to create that plan with your group using some certain skills that we're going to talk about here in a second, okay? To accomplish your goal. And then we're going to have some other activities that are going to get you involved in discussion with one another. Any questions about any of that or concerns? All right, so this is going to be a team building activity or teamwork. When we talk about teamwork and we talk about working together with other people, there are certain skills that you need to be focused on. Does anybody have any idea what types of skills you need when you're working as a team with other people? Anybody whose hand that works? Brianna, thank you. Sharing, okay. Des? Communication, I like that word. Nicholas? Teamwork, yes. We're talking about being on the team and we're talking about teamwork. What goes into teamwork? We've got communication from Desiree. Jasmine? Cooperation. Excellent job. Those are the two words that I was looking for. So today, when you are working in your group, let's start with communication, okay? When we talk about communicating effectively with other people, there are three main things that I want you guys to focus on, okay? Just three. Now, there are lots of ways to communicate, body language, all different sorts of things, okay? But there are three that I really want you guys to focus on today when in your group settings, okay? The first one, Alexis, what does this first one say?
Active listener.
Active listener, very good. An active listener, does anyone know what that is or what it sounds like or what it may be? Alexia.
Person who works with their teammates correctly.
Say it louder, please.
Person who works with their teammate correctly and listens to what they say.
A person who works with their teammate correctly and listens to what they say. You've got the listening part, that they're listening to what they say. But how about, what does it look like? What does it look like? What does an active listener look like? Alexis? You're looking at the person who's talking. That's a good sign of an active listener. Michaela?
You're bringing their ideas into the discussion.
What's that?
You're bringing their ideas into the discussion.
You're bringing their ideas into your discussion, so you've heard their ideas, and then you're re-summarizing them, or you're trying to bring them into your discussion as a group. Nicholas?
You give eye contact.
You give the eye contact.
And they make eye contact and listen to you.
They make eye contact and listen to you. So I'm hearing lots of eye contact. Alexis, last one.
They're not talking while the person is talking.
Very nice. They're not talking while the person who is talking. Right? Yeah, okay. So active listening. What do you see right here? What picture is drawn here?
Ear.
You've got your ear to remind you of that, okay? Alexa said a great thing. They're not speaking while the person who's talking is, okay? Many of you said the eye contact, making sure that someone is looking you in the eye. Guys, we have Taylor and Kayla and Isaiah all in here who have a hearing impairment, right? And we have our interpreters, okay? Why is it important that we make eye contact with them, with Isaiah and Kayla and Taylor? Why would it be extra important that we make eye contact with them? Xavier?
I forgot it.
You forgot it? You want to pick a friend to help? Maybe they had the same idea? Alexia? So they can understand. Brianna?
They can know that you're talking.
Perfect, Brianna. So that they know that they're speaking to you. Okay? Those of us who have hearing skills, or we have the ability to hear very well, I can be looking directly at Jasmine, but I could say something to Alexis without even looking at Alexis, and she would know that I was talking to her because she would hear me. But Isaiah and Taylor and Kayla, they don't have that skill, correct? So if I were to say something to Nicholas and I was looking directly at Nicholas, but I say Isaiah's name, he may not know that I'm speaking to him. So that's why the eye contact, which is number 2, is extra important. Making sure that you are making that eye contact with the individual so that they know you're speaking to them. Okay? Very nice job. Now our last one down here, Shanti, what's number 3 on our chart right now? Say louder.
Positive.
Positive language. Very good. Positive language. What would positive language sound like? Can somebody model that for me? Somebody model for me what positive language would sound like in a group setting. If you're working on a team and we're trying to create ideas or a plan, what would positive language sound like to me?
If someone comes up with a good idea, good job.
Somebody comes up with a good idea, you tell them good job. I like that. Desiree?
Cooperation.
I'm sorry? Using cooperation. What would it sound like, though? What would the positive language sound like? What would it sound like? Xavier?
Encouragement.
Encouragement. So using encouraging words, like I like that, or like Tamia said, good job. Michaela?
Like not like going out of it. Just like when their own idea doesn't work out, they have to just go ahead and yell at them.
I like that. That's excellent, Michaela. So when their idea does not work, you don't get on them, you don't get upset with them. Kayla? Saying good work. Very good job, Kayla. That's a great idea. So we're going to be today in our groups, okay, when we get into our individual groups, we're going to practice active listening, making eye contact with one another, as well as positive language, okay? So if Chase and Daniel and Xavier are all in my group, and we're working together to build a paper airplane that's going to fly the farthest in the class, and we have to get together and we have to come up with our ideas, okay? Some skills that we may use, all right? If Chase has an idea, Chase, what would your idea be for making a perfect paper airplane? And I'm going to practice the active listening skill.
Make the wings wider.
Make the wings wider. I like that. What did you see me do as an active listener? What was I doing when Chase was speaking? David, how was I listening? I made the eye contact with him. Brianna, what else did I do?
You're cooperating with what he was saying.
How did I cooperate with what he was saying?
You like, all right, let's try it.
Okay, let's try it. What else did I do? Once he finished speaking, what did I do? What did you hear me do?
Use positive language.
Xavier, you heard me say I like that. I used positive language. And I also did something else. Did anybody catch what I did? I summarized what he said to show him that I heard him. I summarized. I said, okay, I like that. You said, let's build bigger wings or make the wings larger. Wider. Thank you. Do you understand that? Eye contact, positive language, and then I summarized what he said to show him that I was listening. So I hit the active listening, I also got my eye contact, and I hit my positive language all in one. Do we all understand communication? Okay. The other word that Desiree said earlier was cooperation. When you get into your groups, you're going to need to cooperate with one another. You're going to have 4 to 5 people in your group. 4 to 5 in a group. Everybody's going to have ideas on how to accomplish this task. You're going to have to work together and try others' ideas. Okay? Michaela, I believe it was you who said, if somebody's idea doesn't work, we don't want to be negative with them. Man, I can't believe you had that idea. That's so stupid. Okay, that's negative language. We don't want to do that. We want to try others' ideas. If they don't work, then we come back together as a group and we're going to discuss it again. So if Chase's ideas of wider wings didn't work, then we would come back and, Xavier, what was your idea? What would be the perfect airplane, paper airplane, if we made one? We tried Chase's idea. It didn't really work out. What are your thoughts?
Focus on the creases.
Focus on the creases. So make sure we have nice, tight creases. All right. Now we would go back and we would build a paper airplane with nice, tight creases. Okay? So make sure you're trying others' ideas and make sure you're working together. What are our 2 main words for teamwork? They both start with C's.
Cooperation.
Say it louder.
Communication and cooperation.
One more time.
Communication and cooperation.
Very good. Okay. Here's what I would like. Here's what I would like. When I say go, if you have a heart, raise it up into the sky. Raise it high to the sky. Hearts. When I say go, you will be coming to the mat that has the red scooters. Diamonds. Raise them high in the sky. Diamonds. If you have a diamond on your card, you're going to be coming to the mat that has the orange scooters and the orange hula hoop. Spades. Raise your cards to the sky, high to the sky. When I say go, you're going to the purple scooters. And clubs. Clubs. When I say go, you're going to the mat that has the blue scooters. When you get to your mat, we're going to be doing an activity called Get Over Here. In this activity, your objective is, as a group, create a plan that is going to get your entire group, plus every piece of equipment that is sitting right here, across to the other side of the gym floor without your physical body touching the gym floor. Any questions about that? Tamia, please repeat those directions after you turn around. Turn around. Turn around. Thank you. And repeat those directions.
People with diamonds go to the points. And people...
Repeat the... Yeah, you got that down. Excellent. Now repeat the activity to me. Can you summarize the activity for me, please? Okay. Listen to your friend Shanti as she summarizes this. Go, Shanti.
Every piece of equipment across the floor without your physical body touching.
That's right. Every single person on your team, plus all of the equipment, has to get across to the blue line without your body touching the floor. Now, what that means is your hands, feet, legs, chest, back, any part of your body, if it touches the gym floor, your whole team plus any equipment comes back to the start and you try it again. What about this? Is my physical body touching the floor right now? No. What about this? Is my physical body touching the floor right now? No. I have a base in between my foot and the floor. What about now? Now I am, because my foot is actually touching this gym floor. Direct contact. If any part of your body makes direct contact without something else being in between the floor and your body, then your whole group and all the equipment comes back and you start over. Chase, question.
Does the equipment count as the mat?
Yes, the mat counts as the equipment. Alexis. Yes, every object has to make it across the gym floor.
At once?
No, not at once. Let your imaginations run wild. Are you ready? When I say go, I want you to report hearts red, diamonds orange, spades purple, clubs blue. Ready? Go. Walk, walk, walk. All right, once you're at your group, now that you're at your group, Chase, go ahead and step off and give me a second. Now that you're at your group, you guys have 3 minutes. You have 3 minutes. Michaela, just listen. Daniel, listen real quickly. Chase, listen quickly. You guys have 3 minutes. I want you to spend these 3 minutes. I want you to just discuss, using your good communication skills and cooperative skills, use what we talked about and just discuss and create your plan of what you think is going to work right now. This plan that you come up with, guys, can be tweaked. Whatever you create right now in these 3 minutes, it does not mean that's what's going to work. But I want to give you 3 minutes to just think. Ready? Go. Just work out your plan. Just talk your plan out right now.
Then nobody's over there. How am I supposed to get over there? I can't touch the floor.
Shanti, what's your idea? What have you thought of? Think now. What do you think is going to get over there quick? What?
I got it. That in there.
What's that? Okay, Xavier, what's this idea that she likes?
I don't think it's going to work. I don't know how to get
Uh-huh. Okay, get on the scooter and use that.
I think I'm gonna push myself with
Okay.
this, and I'm sitting on this. I'm gonna carry this. I'm gonna carry all the things all the way over there, and I don't know.
Okay, but what about your other people? How are they going to get over? Think about it, and I'll be back. Sarah.
Nope, it ended.
So what plan are we constructing here? A minute and a half, guys, a minute and a half. After this minute and a half, you will be able to begin attempting to get across. The mat also, yes.
Okay, we're gonna
So go ahead, Chase.
put the wheels under the two people on the
Okay.
side,
All right.
and then someone's going to stand on these and use the rope
Stand? Is that safe? Is that safe?
and sit on it.
Okay, sit. Yeah, sitting sounds better.
I mean not like, and you stand on these mats, and somebody will hold the rope, and somebody here will hold it, and they will place the mats like that as they pull it.
I like that idea. So, Tamia, do you understand what we're trying to do here? What are we trying to do? Okay, all right. I like it. Group 2, I like where you're thinking at. I like the thinking. Yes, Michaela, question.
Oh, no, it wasn't me.
40 seconds. You can do whatever you want, whatever you think is going to work. Okay? Whatever you think is going to work, Alexia. I like how you're questioning. I see that. But Desiree, is that going to help your group at all?
Yes, to go across.
Okay, but that's you as an individual. What about all your other group members?
Yeah, they're doing the same thing, but they're using that one.
Okay, all right. We'll see if that works. Be careful if you're standing, okay? All right, now, if you touch right here, you got to start over. If your group is ready and you have created your plan, you may begin attempting. Go.
We can go ahead and start. Jump on it. Who got the scooter? Who got the scooter?
Alexia, you're standing on the gym floor. Your group needs to start over. Take everything back to the beginning and start over. Group 3, purple group. If you guys need to re-look at it and go back to the drawing board, go back and talk it out, okay? Listen, talk to each other, give each other feedback on what worked and what didn't work, okay? Talk to each other. Say, this, you know what? This didn't really work because I slipped off. Feedback. Give each other feedback. Once you get items across, you and whoever else stays over there. Okay? You got to get your whole group. No. Your whole group and all the items get over there. All right. I'm just going to make one statement. You guys have the right idea right now. Are you being very successful right now with 5 people on it? No, 4 people on that. So what else could you do? What else could you do? Talk to each other. Don't talk to me. Talk to each other. Yeah, man. I said go a long time ago. Go for it. Go for it.
As they're messing up and doing that, you tell them, right, you got to work together to do that. Ask the question. You know, what are you guys not doing that's getting it right, you know, and getting them to instead of you giving it to them? Again, that brings it up to that 5 level.
Okay. Why would it not work? Why would it not work? Tell your group. Tell your group. Tell your group. You don't have to tell me. Tell your group why it wouldn't work. What was not working? What was not working? Now how? Oh, we slipped. We got to go back. Now Jasmine and Nicholas. Now group, listen now. We had 3 people who were almost halfway across, right? But we had 2 people kind of trapped on this mat that was like an island. Correct? So what do we need to do to try to get those people? Oh, looky, looky, looky. Isaiah, you got me? Isaiah, what would be a way that you could do the same thing that you're doing now without having to pick the base up every time? How could you do the same thing you're doing except without having to pick the base up each time? Think about it. Think about it. Very good, Chase. Now, guys, hey, what have you done? What change did you make that's making you be more successful? So you took some people off because it was dragging in the middle and slowing you down? Very good strategy. Good job working together.
When are y'all getting the ball? Get behind us. Get behind us. Hey, yo, come here. Just start over. Just get out here. Just start over. They almost go make it.
So what adjustments have you guys made?
We're gonna do this. Why do y'all give me a scooter?
Group 3, our purple group almost has 3 people across. Group 2 has 3 people across right now. You stepped off. Start over, start over. Xavier, what changes did you guys make? What are you doing differently? Why did you change it?
No, you need a friend.
Because the mat can't move by itself, so that's why I believe that you put the scooter and
You couldn't move. I see what you're doing. Hey, that's the first time I've ever seen anybody do that, and it's working. Purple group has 3 people. Let me ask you this. Do you need Jasmine to go back? Does Jasmine have to go back? Okay. Guys, hey, I am loving the conversations that you have going on right now. You guys are talking, working it out. This doesn't work, let's try this. This doesn't work, let's try this. Who's the ace of clubs? Who's the ace of clubs? You guys are giving each other feedback. You're asking questions. You're trying it all out. Keep it going. Uh-oh, you figured it out. You figured it out. Do we have everything? We have the jump rope. We have the plunger. We have the long stick. 2 scooters, 2 bases, 3 individuals. We just need the hula hoop and the mat to get across without them slipping. Yeah. We got a hula hoop across. Step on the mat, walk across. Excellent job, group 3, you're across. All right, now, very nice job. Now, the other group, they've got 3 more minutes left. I'm gonna give them 3 minutes to see if they can do it too, okay? Guys, keep going. You still have 3 minutes on the clock to try to get this done. Here's what I want, though. I'm taking 1 scooter. Figure it out and try to come across. Group 4, you have had this idea down the right way several times. Let's make it happen now. What are you changing this time?
We're trying to get more people on one thing because people keep falling off.
Okay, so what did you do to the mat?
We made it wider.
You opened it up and made it wider. What is that going to do for you?
And get more people on it.
Okay, all right, let's see if it helps. All right, Alex, it's up to you. It looks like your engine's broken. I don't know. Is that going to work? So you're going to try somebody else, huh? You still left, David? There you go, Xavier. We got 1:15 left. Group 2 has 4 people across. All right, so group one has 2 people finished. What could you do? What could you do? It's okay. It's all right. It's all right. No worries, ladies. Keep going. You're doing a good job. No worries. You're floating out here in La La Land. Was this a part of your plan?
Yes.
Okay.
But I gotta go back and help them though.
You say yes. Yeah?
You're not taking theirs. I got it.
Was Desiree, was she supposed to go by herself? Was that a part of the group plan? Okay, all right, very good. As long as your group decided on that. Keep going, Des. Keep going, girl. Keep it going. Group 2, Tamia, are you going over to save David? Come on, get there. 30 seconds. 30 seconds.
Can we have some extra time?
Nope. Time. Okay, everybody go ahead and stop and relax. Listen, please. Go ahead and relax, Xavier. Go ahead and relax. Here's what I would like for you to do. Each person at your group, group 4, you guys are already looking good. What I need you guys to do is go ahead and just stack your equipment back on the mat like you found it and sit by your group, okay? Sit there as a group. Everyone else, you guys kind of have equipment all over the place. Each person take 1 or 2 things back to the starting point and then sit together as a group. Go. Let's go. Come on. 5, 4. Let's do it quickly. 3. Come on, Tamia. Stand up and let's go. 2. Oh, I like that. Moving the legs. 1. You got it, Kayla? You got it, sweetie? Very good. Look at those muscles. Thank you to group 4. Xavier, you got everything stacked on top of the mat? Group 2, do we have everything stacked on the mat? Chase, it doesn't look like I don't see everything stacked. To me, I don't see everything stacked. Okay. Stack it up, stack it up. All right, here's what we need to do. Okay, here's what we need to do. Let's talk very quickly. Group 1. One person. You guys got across pretty quickly and you were working on your way back. Tell me, what was your strategy that got you all across, Brianna?
First, we got the jump rope and I was doing them on little things.
Scooters, yeah.
the jump rope with the little mats. I was like flipping them every time we went across, and then Michaela and Alexia, they flipped the mat in between them, and then they stepped on it over and over and over, and that's how that got them across.
Very good. So you guys were able to figure out a way for each person, other than two people partnered up, but everybody else used the equipment to get their own way across, and you worked that out together as a team. That was a great strategy that you all implemented. Here's what I need you to do right now, okay? I want you guys to split up, because I had 4 different groups, and each group was doing something completely different. And I want you guys to get into some groups, and I want you to share out with one another. Okay, you're going to talk to one another in your individual group about one thing that worked well for you. Okay, now when you do this, I'm going to have my aces. Remember your cards. If you were an ace, when I say go, you're going to come over here underneath this glass backboard. Twos, if you have a 2 on your card, you're going to come over here underneath this white backboard over by our Whale Branch banner. If you are a 3, you're going to come to this white backboard over by the McCracken banner. If you are a 4, you're going to go to this glass backboard or in that area. And if you are a 5, you're going to come right here to the center circle. And what I want you to do when you're in that group is share out what worked well for your group. One thing. And you cannot repeat something that somebody else said. When you're sharing out, please keep in mind what our objective was. Using cooperative and communicative skills to achieve and create a goal and a plan to get across to the other side of the gym. Please keep that in mind when you're discussing what worked well for your group. Now, here's how I want it to look. Let's say that this is my group right here, the diamond group. We would all be sitting down, okay? Let's pretend that we're all the aces. We are all going to sit down. When it's your turn to share, you're going to stand up and you're going to share to the group. Does that make sense? You're going to share your one idea. When you're finished sharing, you're going to sit down. The next person is going to stand up. I'm going to give you 30 seconds to share out. So wait for that buzzer to go off. People who are sitting, practice your active listening skills of eye contact. You can ask a question back if you don't understand what they said. You can make a comment back. You can summarize what they said. You can give them positive language. Any questions about the task? Aces, where are you going? Over where? Specific. Glass backboard. Very good. Twos, where are you going? Jasmine, I like where you're pointing. Good, Brianna. Threes, where are you going? 4s, get ready, because you know I'm asking you next. 4s, where are you going? 5s, where are you going?
Over there in the middle.
Very good. Ready? Go. Go ahead and have a seat. Go ahead and have a seat. All right, first person. Let's start with the heart. If you are the heart, stand up. If you are the heart, stand up. If you are the heart. Guys, Shanti, join your group. Join your group. Daniel, who's sharing? You are? So Chase, we should be sitting listening. Who's sharing? Who's sharing? Who's sharing?
Thank you, Brianna.
They said that would work. Since I was just saying this, since I was like the biggest person in our group, that I would get across, and everybody else would get across.
Time, next person. Time, next person. Very good. Shanti, go ahead and have a seat. Let's sit together in a circle, guys. Let's sit together in a circle.
The people on the scooters, I had to pull them with the jump rope. And then Alexia and Desiree, they came. And they were on the mat flipping it over and over and over.